Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this breakfast session to discuss and agree on a few elements around sustaining local vaccines manufacturing in the region and in the continent.
What we would like to do, and I think what the case that has been made by many of the speakers, is that this isn't only about manufacturing or only about regulatory, but it's moving these products through a system that works.
We have a market of 1.4 billion people. Today, we want to count on your support to have a pool procurement mechanism for Africa.
Il s'agit pour nous de renforcer la coopération entre pays africains avec nos partenaires pour atteindre nos objectifs. C'est à ce prix que nous allons faire progresser la fabrication de vaccins en renforçant notre riposte face aux défis actuels et jeter ainsi les bases d'infrastructures sanitaires plus résilientes et autosuffisantes sur le continent.
In order to really lead vaccine manufacturing, support manufacturers in the continent, we have a central role of agenda setting and coordination. So Africa CDC is here, working closely with partners, setting agenda for manufacturers and coordinating manufacturing in the continent.
The time has come for the African Union member states to take bold and decisive steps in implementing homegrown solutions to our health security challenges. As regards vaccines, we must build a holistic ecosystem incorporating the entire value chain all the way from research and development to clinical trials, local production, as well as efficient distribution and delivery. As members of the African Union, we must seize this opportunity to accelerate and create an enabling environment for vaccine manufacturing in our continent by mobilizing adequate resources and also sharing best practice.
Indeed, the success of vaccine manufacturing initiative is predicated on a regional approach to ensure sustainability and supporting the continental harmonization of efforts in the areas of regulatory affairs, research and development, and most importantly, the workforce development that is required.
We think from the inception in the laboratory to the finish when the vaccines are implemented through national programs and all the things that go in between, and it's difficult to separate that from having sustainable manufacturing in Africa. We're seeing that there is a future that has African manufactured vaccines protecting people here on the continent. I think the discussion today really emphasizes the need for an approach that not only takes the tremendous work that the leadership of PAVM, the African Union, and individual national governments have done to ensure that Africa is not in a position that it was in at the beginning of the COVID pandemic. I think we learned that, and I think we see throughout the continent efforts to strengthen and reinforce different aspects of vaccine manufacturing and development. We are going to look forward to this meeting as a way to remember we determined a boldness of vision, a firmness of commitment, and an impact of success.